If a toxic person entertains someone that they feel like is not their type, then they feel like that entitles them to treat that person however they want to for the simple fact that they're not their type. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed therapist. One of the things that tends to happen in dating and in friendships and even in family, really, when a person entertains someone that's not that type, not their traditional type that they would go for, or not the type that they want to present to society. However, they may like a person, they may be attracted to them, they may like the attributes that they have, or just the time that they spend with them for various reasons. But what they will do is they'll say, internally, I'm not going to claim this person, but I'm going to use this person for all the benefits that they provide for me until I get around the person that I really want. Um, and so what that looks like is, in people that are not, conventionally attractive to society's standards can fall victim to this, and sometimes you won't even know until it's too late. So if you are plus size, if you are older, if you are darker skin, if you are black, if you are a lot of these things, people will look at you as like a fun person, somebody that I can hang out with after dark. Or either on the outskirts of town. If you're emo, that kind of stuff. Emo. I use emu oil, that's why I say that. But emo, things like that where people are like, they make these judgments against you. You're not attractive, but hey, I'm sexually turned on, so I'll use you for all of that. You're plus size, and I don't really like to affiliate myself with plus size girlfriends, but hey, when you're around, I suddenly become that much more attractive to other people. So actually having you around is an ego boost for me. And again, this happens even within the family unit. Or, you become like, even within the family unit or within the friendship circle, you become something that other people bond over by them getting together and talking about you. Oh my God, did you see what she had on? What is she wearing? Look at her hair. Look at this and look at that. And you just become, unbeknownst to you, you become a joke or something, fodder, for people to tease and have something to talk about, unbeknownst to you. So you can have that dynamic. But you want to be careful with that because people like this, they're very shallow. They may promise you the world and never ever actually give it to you. They may tell you that they want all these things, but they don't actually mean what they say. And in fact, if one of those things came to fruition, so an example of this would be, oh, I want to have children with you and this and that and the other thing, and you accidentally or somehow become pregnant, then you may see a different side of that person, which is nothing like what they told you, nothing like what they showed you. They may actually become angry. They may become distant. They may forget about you. They may block you and, try to, disappear from your life. Um, all of those types of. So a toxic person who is emotionally immature and doesn't really value relationships will use you for all the things that you can do. Talk badly about you, compare you, but essentially waste your time until they get with who they want to get with. And even then, a lot of times the way that they exit can tell you a lot about how they feel about you. If they exit, they ghost you. Ghosting is like, that's basically like, the lowest form of disrespect. It's basically like kiss my ass. You can't really come back from that. You shouldn't be able to come back from that. They can ghost you. They may send you a quick text. They may say, hey, buddy, so they'll downplay the relationship by saying, we were just buddies. There was never anything serious, that type of stuff. So you want to be careful with that. And, know that you deserve better, and you deserve, to be someone's type, someone's preference. Most importantly, the person that someone is going to value. Hope that helps. Thanks so much.